Folks, remember you can find us at dramaticcinematic.com, and of course you can also listen to the show on Stitcher, look us up on iTunes, or you can also find us on Facebook, Dramatic Cinematic. Don't forget to look us up on Twitter at TC Podcast Crew. Now on to the show.
Vampires no longer fear the sun. Now they're going to learn. It's time to fear the Son of God! When the living dead outnumber the living, even the Messiah needs a little help. Phil Caracas is Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter.
Salutations, Internet goers. Welcome back, once again, to the Dramatic Cinematic Show. I am gathered here tonight with 3 co-hosts, 2 regular co-hosts, and 1 backup, part-time, visiting every now and then co-host. Mr. Dunn is with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's up?
He is.
How you doing?
He's representing the far East Coast, and that's been kind of a trend we've done here lately. We go as like literally from one ocean to the next. We've been going edge to edge of the United States.
Yeah,
because
right.
we've always got a West Coast connection with Mr. DeMoss over there to our left.
Where have all our lesbians gone?
Where have all of our lesbians gone?
Where
Anyway,
have
folks,
all our lesbians gone?
But to introduce them properly, our West Coast Pacific Time foul-mouthed, philosophizing, alliterating, know-it-all, says too much but never enough, Mr. DeMoss.
Oh, damn. I already used my choice quote. Hi, everyone. Yeah. Oh.
Also with us, right here locally, from the Midwest, with me tonight, is our one time, only on recorded history, has he been documented drinking sassafras, but he's become our god-awful, horrible, just like, where in the hell did you find this fucking movie, lover of film, for a man that is a purveyor, is a follower of the Criterion Collection, right, to find these films. Anyway, Mr. Mike Whitcliffe.
I'm sorry, and you're welcome.
You have nothing to apologize for.
I love this fucking movie.
And folks, I'm your host tonight. I'm Mugumbo. I'm just your podcasting hillbilly.
That's what I'm here doing. I got a laptop, and I'm going to give you a podcast. Hell yeah!
So, really, folks, we gathered here. This is the month of April, if my calendar tells me correctly. And it was just Easter. And there's something special about Easter. From the furthest back I can remember, Easter has always been about the world's first documented zombie, right? Jesus died, and he laid in a cave or something weird like that. And then he rose from the dead. Zombie! they put stakes through his hands and through his feet, but none through his head. And and is that not what Easter has become?
Well,
Right?
I'd rather see chocolate zombies.
Chocolate zombies? Yeah, but that would better than bunnies, right? Maybe Bunny was maybe they were seen as also part of the undead. Like your soul like turned into the rabbit that would run off and bounce into the bush. Anyways,
Maybe
I
it's
think
because
it's
they
just
multiply
'cause-
so much that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's spring and bunnies love fucking, and yeah, spring is the time for fucking.
I know my
No,
my
we
tradition
don't
is
have
I
to-
always like to watch Watership Down on Easter.
Which is delightful. I love that movie. That
Exactly.
movie
Black
rocked
Hawk
my
Down?
house.
One of my
Black Hawk-
favorites.
and
No,
Watership
Watership Down with the rabbits
with rabbits.
Bunnies.
Oh,
in honor of Easter.
Donnie Darko. When I think rabbits, I think Donnie Darko.
Oh,
Also works. I'd see that. Yeah.
Or mall rats.
the
okay,
Easter
now-
Bunny. Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Yeah.
Louis, do yourself a favor. Get your kids. There's an animated movie. It's called Watership Down.
Silly bastard! It's not a boat. It's a schooner.
Your kids would love Watership Down. It's
Your kids
great.
would
It's
love
cartoon
Watership
with
Down.
rabbits.
Wow.
It would
It's a
traumatize
cartoon
them
rabbit
as it
movie.
traumatized me.
Shut up, Dave.
I see.
Shut up, Dave.
It's traumatizing. So, folks, what we're watching tonight has absolutely nothing at all to do with fucking rabbits, but it does have something to do with Jesus. Save me, Jeebus, save me! What we
Wow,
are
that's
watching,
a transition and a half.
the film we have picked. Well, hey, somebody's got to do it, right?
That's why we keep you around.
That's why maybe it's because I'm the one with the hard drive and the microphone. Anyway, so
That
we
too.
watched a film called, which I have never even heard of. I have never which shows you how much of a rock I live under. But we watched the film. I'm really dragging this out, kind of like where they keep going to commercials when they're getting ready to like say like who the winner of the contest is. Anyway, the film we are going to be talking about tonight is Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter.
It's like one of those things where you really dried it out, but then when you actually get to it, it's like Jesus Christ, Vampire Hunter. It's like, oh,
Everybody goes,
disappointing.
Yeah,
What?
like, no, he
Oh.
just made that up.
You
Like,
drugged
that's
that
not
out
real.
for that? What?
Really?
There was much rejoicing. Yay.
Hey. No,
But it's an awesome movie, though. So.
with an awesome title, I'd say. Would you say this?
Power of Christ impales you.
But okay, this is a
You're
general
about
question
to be converted.
for the room. Would you say this movie lives up to its title?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
He is Jesus Christ, and he does hunt
It's,
vampires.
I
it's
have
it's
to-
Jesus Christ hunting vampires. It lives
It
up to its
doesn't
title.
say he's very good at killing them. It just says he's a vampire hunter.
No, but it's not in his
I was gonna
nature to
s-
kill. It's not. He's Jesus Christ. He's the benevolent savior. It's not in his nature
Obviously,
to kill.
you didn't
So
read. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. Well, he does refuse the call when the punk priest and the normal priest come to him. He does refuse the call initially, but if those vampires hadn't attacked him and destroyed his sandcastle, they could have probably just gotten away with their whole plan, right?
That's where he drew his line in the sand.
Oh, not as bad as the puns in this movie. Some of them, not.
Some of them were spectacular.
Yeah.
Folks, I have to explain something to you guys. Like, not to the three of you fellows, but to the people at home. Guys, this is an awful movie. The video quality of it is terrible. The sound is
now-
awful. It is just appalling. The
And yet,
voiceover
You own it on Blu-ray.
the voiceover is almost nauseating, right? Like to the point that it's
Yeah,
like,
they
is the whole
definitely-
thing going to be like this? The
Oh,
shaky
nah.
cam. Hold on, no, just let me finish. The shaky cam is nauseating. You have to turn your head away sometimes. The picture jumps. The story is kind of, but
They shot it like a Bruce Lee movie.
But you know what?
all the audio is after.
It fucking works. They had a story. It was funny, and it was worth watching.
They knew they weren't telling Shakespeare.
Oh, they weren't telling Shakespeare. That's for damn
Oh,
sure.
that's such a fallacious comparison. It's not even funny.
Well, but no, that's not. But that's kind of the point. You know, they knew they weren't putting out a
Fallacious?
good movie.
spacious.
it reminds me a lot of. It reminds me a lot of. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Tim and Eric Awesome Show.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I-
not a
Where
big
it's just
fan,
so
but-
bad. Yeah, where it's just so bad. It's bad on purpose. They know they're making it bad, and it's funny because it's bad. That's kind of what it's like, I think. I think they
but
know,
you can also tell these guys are having a blast.
and that's what makes it fun. Yeah, that is what makes it fun, because you know they're having fun making it, and you have fun watching it.
And it's Canadian.
It is Canadian.
It is Canadian, and
That's very Canadian.
and you don't realize that until once you read that, you're like, oh, no wonder it's fucking Canadian.
It all makes sense now.
They probably made this whole thing was probably paid in artistic funding. Probably not.
No, you see the long list of people in the credits they give special thanks to. I mean, shit. They'll give you some money, the film commission, but yeah, not necessarily a lot. Especially not for
nowadays,
Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter.
Well, nowadays, to make movies, you won't go out and try to get investors. You'll just do a Kickstarter, like Veronica Mars, and you'll just get millions of dollars in 20 minutes. I'm Veronica Mars.
I have to admit, that was kind of awesome, and it opens up a really interesting door. That whole Veronica Mars $2 million in 10 hours.
Hollywood doesn't want to do it, but the fans want it. So
well, but if you think about it, it does. I mean, yes, the Veronica Mars movie has to go through Warner Brothers, but because Warner Brothers doesn't have any money on the line, it doesn't matter to them what happens. So they get to leave it alone, and it gets to do what they want it to do. And it gets done on its own merits.
Yeah.
So there is actually, it's just kind of a redistribution because, the studio will make some money off of this. That's all there is to it. But, if they, now all the power is back in the hands of the consumers and the artists. Which
are the ones that want the story and the ones that will pay for the story.
Absolutely, and I've already seen, everybody's been talking about trying to get Joss Whedon to go back and do more Firefly, which I doubt will happen.
Oh, I'd much rather do Buffy.
The one I would love to see would be like Briscoe County Jr.
Oh, yeah.
Except apparently Lord Bowler died a couple years ago, which makes me very sad.
Yeah, that would kind of kill it for me, personally.
I would actually go with Magnum P.I. is what I would
That would actually be cool.
You know what I would go with? Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter 2.
Holy shit.
There you go.
So let's get on that right now.
That's crazy. You know what? We are actually, that's the movie we're talking about tonight.
Exactly. I'm bringing it full circle.
The first one. But, actually, there might be something to that. This movie, he didn't die, right? Jesus.
They're all still,
he did, but
he's alive within all of us.
He is, and he's everywhere, too.
And he's everywhere, yeah. And all that.
That's spoiler alert, I apologize. Hysterical.
That is
the cast and crew are still alive, so they could theoretically make the Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter trilogy that they speak of in the special features on the Blu-ray.
Also,
and the director is still making movies. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say the director is still making movies, so I mean, he might be open to making a Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter 2. In fact, he directed a movie with porn star Sasha Grey, which is actually, I think, available on Netflix. What's it called? Smash Cut or
Smash Cut? Yeah.
Anybody have that up in front of them? Yeah.
No.
She's actually not a terrible
her
actor.
porn movie? No, I do not have that up in front of me right now.
No. Oh,
yeah, he did direct a movie called Smash Cut.
I'd actually heard of that movie before. Had any of you? Or
no. I had not.
Okay.
No, I had no idea that he'd done anything else apart from this film. Mike, when did you discover this movie? When did you first hear about it?
I had this movie on DVD. I found it because of some friends of mine. There's a convention here in Indianapolis called In Conjunction that runs every year. They've been running for 30 years. And these guys, Jeff Thompson and Rob Pyatt, and this guy Chris Canary, who came in later, do a top 10 worst of the worst movies that they have found that year that they decided to put on the list. And this was one of the movies one year. And it stuck with me. And when I happened to see it available on DVD, I bought it. And then when I got a Blu-ray player, I saw that it was available on Blu-ray, and I bought it. And then when I was looking for Christmas presents, or more correctly, shopping for DVDs for me at Fry's,
Yes.
I happened to see that they had it for $5, so I bought it, and that's what you guys got for Christmas.